old woman, her name lost to time, sat by the window, fingers tracing the worn grain of the wood. Outside, the city hummed with a life that no longer included her. Towers of glass and steel pierced the sky, testaments to a future she barely understood. A lone sparrow landed on the fire escape, its chest puffed against the chill. They had been pioneers, her family, carving a life from the untamed land. She remembered the hardships, the blizzards that howled for days, the locusts that devoured their crops, the constant fear of sickness and loss. But she also remembered the joy, the satisfaction of a hard day's work, the thrill of a new calf born in the barn, the simple pleasure of a shared meal by the fire. The world had changed so much since then. The prairie had given way to fields of concrete, the wind-swept plains to towering canyons of steel. The rhythm of life had accelerated, leaving her behind, a relic of a forgotten time. But sometimes in the quiet of her room, with the city lights twinkling like distant fireflies, she could still feel the prairie wind in her hair, hear the echo of her brother's laughter, and remember the girl she once was, a girl who believed that anything was possible. One day, a young girl, her granddaughter, came to visit. She was curious, eager to hear stories of the past. The old woman smiled, her eyes twinkling with a familiar light. "Come," she said, "I will tell you a story." And as the city slumbered outside, the old woman's voice wove a tapestry of time, transporting them both back to the prairie, where the wind whispered secrets and the fireflies danced in the night, a world that lived on in the heart of a woman who had seen a century pass. The young girl listened, captivated, her own dreams taking flight on the wings of the old woman's words. For she realized that the past was not simply a collection of dusty memories, but a living, breathing entity woven into the fabric of the present, its lessons whispering on the wind, waiting to be heard by those who knew how to listen. And as the first rays of dawn painted the city skyline, the old woman and the young girl sat together, connected by a thread of shared history, two souls, touched by the echoes of a time gone by, a time that lived on, not in the past, but in the hearts of those who remembered. Not in the hearts, but in the hearts of those who remember.